Hey guys, it's 6:30 in the morning and I'm getting gas. But I'm on my way to Fredericksburg. Well, not technically Fredericksburg, I guess. Bankersmith. I can't see my shirt. For another race! This race is called the Battle of Bankersmith. It's the second race in the Alamo beer series. They have a 5K, a 5-miler, a 10-miler, and a half. So it's kind of just weird distances, but I signed up for the 5-miler, and I have to drive an hour and a half to get to the race, which is chill because that's where we were able to have it due to Corona stuff, so I'm grateful. And the hill country is beautiful, so I'm excited to spend my morning in Bankersmith, Texas. Apparently it's a ghost town, so that should be interesting to find out and see how that is. But, alright, I have enough gas. Let's go.
Hey, what's up? How you doing out there, ladies and gentlemen? Scott. Only the 5-miler.
Running in the hill country. Okay, starting off well. It's a bit chilly, but it feels good for September in Texas to run in 50 degrees weather. Feels good. You got it. Woo! I'm doing well, how are you? Pretty views, lots of great people. Woo! It's all downhill from here. We got this. This uphill was brutal. Yes. But now we can enjoy it. We got bananas. All right, Bankersmith, Battle of Bankersmith, 5-mile run was really good. The course was a little crazy in the sense that it was a lot of down and backs, but that's what you have to do when you are in a ghost town trying to run 4 different races. But it was a lot of fun. It was really cool seeing people multiple times on the course so you didn't feel so alone, which can happen on a highway type race. They're doing awards right now for the 5K. It was a lot of fun. The weather is super nice right now. As you can kind of see, it's a little hazy still. But the weather when we started was like 57 degrees, which is unheard of in Texas. So it was amazing. But let's look at these medals. It's in a package again to keep it sanitary. But nice, look at this. It's really pretty. And I like the strap, the lanyard, if you will. Ugh. So let's crown myself. Bam, bam, bam. And then the party's still happening. You can hear kind of in the background. There's free beer, free Bloody Marys, free, I think, vodka lemonade type drinks. Alamo beer is what sponsors it because this is the Alamo beer series. So I got the Fandango Kolsch. I don't know how to pronounce beer things, but It's really good after 5 miles. Thank y'all for being here, and I will give a little bit of rundown after we're done with the awards.
How's that buns out too, Scott? 60 to 64, fourth place, 10. First hand. Beer barns, we got Tony and Bianca serving you up. Bloody Marys.
Alright, so we're filming this late because I forgot to do it after awards. But here's the recap of Battle of Bankersmith. Like I said, I had a blast. I loved the course. I really enjoyed the down and backs. I know not a lot of people enjoy that much because it just isn't as interesting, I guess, there's not a lot of visuals going on. But I thoroughly enjoyed it. Especially for a race put on during a pandemic. I think it was well executed. I got my sausage on a stick, I got my beer, I got an award. I wish I had my cup. Dang it, I don't have my cup, my little award cup. But I finished, I think, 3rd in my age group, which is always a perk when you're doing a small race. So I got an award, got my medal, got to catch up with friends in my running community, which was nice. I hadn't done that in a while. And so, yeah, the drive up there was a bit long, but all in all, it was worth it to just be able to spend time with people that I hadn't seen in a while and just revel in the semi-normalcy of a race again. So huge shout out to all the volunteers that showed up to Bankersmith on Saturday. For those of y'all that stepped up, I know that a lot of runners stepped up to help tear down the corral and the start line and like the banners and all that. And I just love how as runners we work together to create things. We work together to make these events happen, because I know the ScallyWompus team they're a team, but they also, like, all the runners are part of the team as well. And so I just loved seeing that camaraderie, that community of just everyone helping each other out to make these things possible, especially during this time. And so I really hope that carries on after this pandemic is over, just because it's always nice to help. It's always nice to be appreciative of things that are done for a great community. And so I think the ScallyWompus community is super high up there for me. It's also one of the running communities that I'm a part of that isn't there just for their time, isn't just running just to reach a new PR. Yes, those are all perks, those are all great things that we all strive for, but mostly the people that are there to have fun, to celebrate with friends. Most of the time, the runners out there are running their first ever 5K or their first ever half marathon, and I love the celebration that happens for those people. And I think that those races are great intro races for those of y'all that may be looking into a more low-key race to kind of get your foot in the door of like what races feel like, what races look like. It's such a welcoming environment that I kind of wish that was one of my first races when I started. But I didn't get into ScallyWompus races until 2019, so until last year. Yeah, the Helotus one was my first ScallyWompus race, and coming up on a year, the Helotus race is the next in the Alamo beer series. And so we're fingers crossed that it can happen at Helotus. But if it doesn't, it'll most likely change to somewhere else that I may have to drive to get to, but that's okay. Again, no complaints on that. I just love being able to run a live race. So thank you, ScallyWompus, for all that you're doing with that. Thank y'all for joining me on that race and that experience, and I can't wait to take y'all along for the next one. Oh, and fun fact, so you know how I've been filming with my GoPro? So I've been filming on my Karma Grip, which is a bulky thing. It's a gimbal that I got with the Hero 5. I've been using the Hero 5, and I got that back in 2016? I think 2017. It has served me well in all the things I have used it for filming, but it's time to retire this, and I have upgraded. Don't have it, so I can't wait to show y'all because I just ordered it on Friday. But I can't wait to upgrade to the Hero 9, which just came out, I think, probably last week or the week before. I ordered that GoPro, and I'm super pumped to take it out running. Because you don't need a gimbal for that one. It has in-camera stabilization. and you can run with it just like holding it like this, and it's like smooth. And so I'm real pumped to play with that and maybe get a little bit better footage without having to lug a giant, not a giant, but a bigger, heavier gimbal around. And maybe I can feel more confident filming more things without worrying of the camera turning or flipping or just getting all messed up. So can't wait to show y'all how that goes. But until then, happy running, keep sticking with your training, keep doing those virtual races if you can. But live races are starting to come back, so be on the lookout, guys. All right, I'll see y'all later. Bye!